Hi everyone, how you doing? Got my little hand. Alright, today we're moving on to a new project. And I have you at this angle today because what we will be making is kind of tall. So you are on Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts. And I'm Tony. Hi, hello. How's everyone doing? So we're gonna move on to the next item. Where did I put it? I'm always moving stuff around. The witch's image board. Okay. Now I found this idea off of Pinterest, and I was gonna bring my phone in here and show it to you, but I wasn't watching the battery and it died, and so it's out there in the living room being charged. So if this video becomes a two-parter, I will film another video tomorrow and show you the picture that I'm getting this inspiration from. Okay. So I just grabbed like a regular piece of paper. I folded it in half. Okay. And I just cut this corner off. Okay. And then unfold it. And that is our template. So I'm going to mark it. I'm going to put a T on it for template. Okay. And you are going to need some cardboard. And so I already cut up the cardboard that I wanted to use. And I've already traced. Oh, you can't see it. I've already traced my template on here. So you'll need 2 pieces of cardboard. Okay. I didn't really do any measuring. Okay. But you can make this as, once you see what I'm making, you can make this as big or as small. The one I'm going with today is, like, I just grabbed a piece of paper and started folding. I didn't even measure anything. This is just about 10.5 or 10 3/4. It's 10 3/4 tall, and then the width is 8.5. And then I just fold it right down the middle. Okay, so those are my measurements if you're curious. Okay, and then I have already traced it on my cardboard. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause so I can cut these out, because you guys don't want to see that. And I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Can you see? I'm decorating for Halloween. Here's my little witchy. I don't know if you guys got to see her. But sometime this month we will be giving her a new coat of paint and blinging her up. And here's the kitty cat. I even hung up some of my signs on my closet door. So, alright, got my 2 pieces cut out. I even decided to wear my little Halloween scarf on my head. Isn't that cute? Alright, so the 2 pieces I cut out look like this, okay? Now, one of the pieces you're going to have to find the middle and just cut it right down. Okay, and if you use your template, put your template on here. Put that up there. And just mark it where that fold line was. I just had a pin. Where did it go? So I'm just making sure I'm in the middle. So I mark the top, and then I'm going to mark the bottom. And then I'll take my ruler and then just draw a line right down the middle, and then I'm going to cut it. Because we're going to put these pieces together so it creates a door on the main piece so you can open it up. And it should be able to stand up too. I mean, this is going to be pretty cool. You can use this for anything. Your witch's image board. You can use it for Wiccan symbol image board. You can use it for Samhain, which that's what I'm going to do. So when I open it up, you'll be able to see my pictures of my ancestors and stuff. And then once that holiday and season's over with, I can close it back up, you know, put it in a drawer. So this is something that you can put up and take down every year. I'm going to put that right there. All right, I'm going to pause and cut this, okay? Because you don't need to see that. All right, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. All right, all I did was take one of those pieces, okay, and cut it right down the middle, okay, because these are going to be doors. And then you've got your main piece, okay? Now, before we do anything else, I'm going to put some dollhouse band-aids on these, okay, because this is cardboard. And when it's all done and decorated, I don't want to see that edge, okay? And the term that I am using comes from Bentley House Miniatures. So if you're into dollhouse or miniatures, go check out her channel. She is so cool. She's done an Addams Family house that is really cool and detailed. Took her about 11 years to do. And she's currently doing Beetlejuice, so that's really cool. But she uses this term dollhouse band-aids because I like her terms. She's funny. So I'm gonna do that, and then we can do the next step. So I'm using, I think on my last project I used white and then I had to paint it. Well, I don't want to get my paints out, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use black this time. And all I'm doing is just cutting small strips. Okay, so I'm just cutting strips, and then I'm going to fold it over that edge. Okay. So I'm going to put one on just so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. Of course I had to bury everything, didn't I? Okay. So that fold line I just made, I'm just going to score that down really good. Okay. Or, see, it's folded. So, don't need that. Okay, so I'm just going to glue it on. So, who's decorating for Halloween already? I decorated that Dollar Tree sign the other day, right? I made a video on that. And then I had to go put it on the front door. And I had to get the rest of my Halloween stuff out, my signs. And I know it's like way early, but you know what? I've been looking at Facebook groups, and some people keep their Halloween decor, dark decor up all year long. I was like, why can't I do that? Or why shouldn't I? I should. I should. Oh, come on. So I'm just making sure that glue is taking hold. Okay. All right. So now you can't see that cardboard because I'm gonna put these band-aids all the way around. Okay. So I'm gonna pause and do that, and I'll come back. Okay. All right, I am back. Okay, I got my dollhouse band-aids on, so I don't see that cardboard. And I got my doors done. Okay. So my next step is I made a mess with some glue right there. Alright, my next step is I'm going to put my doors on top of my main piece. Like that. Okay. See? So I'm going to use some fabric. You can use anything to do this next step, but I'm going to glue some fabric around the corners here, like hinges. Okay, so it can open up. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And I think I want to use this. So I got some really cool fabric here. I think I picked this one up at a youth ranch, so I have no idea where it originally came from. Okay, but I have a bag of all kinds of different fabrics and scraps people have given me, and we're going to use this one. So I'm going to cut some strips here. And I'm going to kind of fold the fabric in a way where I don't see the fabric ends. I need, okay, I'm going to do 2 hinges on each side, so I need 4. So I'll show you what I mean here in a moment. Okay. Let me just get my pieces cut out here. Okay. I probably cut the pieces too big, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold. Let's see if I can. Okay, here's my piece. I'm going to fold this in to the back. Okay. And then I'm going to fold this in to the back. Okay. I mean, I'll do it better once I start doing it, but I do it because I want the edges nice and clean. I don't want to have to see this cut edge. Okay. And then the back piece will be the inside. So when I fold it around, you'll see this. Okay, so, and I think I probably don't need that big, so I'm pretty much going to cut that in half and still do the same thing. So I'll do one of these on camera, and then I'll pause and do the others off camera. So with this technique, I think I'm gonna just put some tape on the back here, because I just need it to hold in place long enough for me to glue it down. So I just put some tape on the back. And yes, this 2-sided tape will stick to fabric. You just gotta varnish it down really good so it sticks to the fabric when you go to pull the backing off of it. That's the hard part, trying to get that corner edge to pull that up. Okay, I'm gonna fold one in, then fold the other end. Okay. See? That's how big I need it. The tape is sticking to me. Okay, now I think I might use hot glue for this. This might even be too big. I don't know. Let's glue one end down and see what it looks like. And I burned myself. Don't burn yourself. Alright, so I just glued that to the front of that door, and then I'm going to put it back down on my main piece here. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so there's the front door, and I pulled it around to the back to the main piece. And I will look. I will get the other one glued on, but there will be one at the top too. So then it will open, and it will hold them together. See that? Okay. So I'm gonna glue the rest of the pieces on, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, I got them on. Can you see? They go all the way around to the back, okay? And it allows my doors to open, okay? And I put them on first for a reason, is because I want the paper that I'm going to put on top to cover up some of this, okay? So now I'm pretty much going to cut some big panels, okay, and glue those on, okay? Okay. And it does, as you can see, sets up just fine. Yeah. And so once I get the panels on, I'm gonna decorate the front. Very fancy dark floral, I think, is the what I'm going for. And then the inside, when you open up, will have I might spell out ancestors or Samhain or something, and then just have spots where I can put pictures of my ancestors there. And then I can set this out on a table or a desk, okay? You can also use this for just an everyday altar. You can put images of your goddess in there, or a god symbol, or a triple moon symbol, or something. Just something that you can close up if you want it to be private. Like if you have guests come over, you can just close this up, put it in a desk or a drawer, out of sight, out of mind. And then when everybody leaves, you can just bring it back out. Yes. Okay. So, I'm gonna go with my favorite colors, black and purple. So I think black will be my main panel, and then I'll do like a smaller panel on top of that. So kind of layers. And how I'm going to cut my panels out is I'm going to use my template. Okay. So I'm probably going to use my template to, so I think I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll need to cut out 4 of these, okay? So just trace out 4 of these, and you'll end up cutting 2. And then the other 2 is for the big piece. Do you understand? So I'm going to pause. I'm going to trace out 4 of these, and I'll cut 2, and I'll come back and show you. Okay, I'm back. That took a little longer than I expected because 2 men just started fighting outside my window. That was crazy. Fist fighting, everything, like punching, like wrestling. There's still hats and shirts on the ground out here. They eventually stopped and walked away, but that's never happened here. That was crazy. I did get my panels cut out though, so these 2 are for the big piece, front and back, and then I cut 2 more of those, but I cut them in half, so front and piece for the doors. Front piece for the doors. Okay. So let's get those glued on so we can decorate it. So if you guys live in an apartment complex, tell me, what is the craziest thing you've ever seen happen there? Because that was just insane. I was kind of curious, what the hell could they be fighting over? And there was one guy that stopped, and what looked like he picked up a Bible and walked off. So crazy, guys. This world is crazy. Alright, so I guess I'm just going to use some wet glue to glue these on and see if it will stay. I might put a little bit of hot glue just to hold it down good too. So I'm just going to put a whole bunch of glue on here. Now every little noise I hear, I look up and say, oh. I'm not being a nosy Karen, really. Okay. Now, let's see how straight I can get this first panel on. Oh, did I do it? Did I do it? That sure looks like it. Okay. I'm just trying to emboss that down nice and good. Okay, and I'll show you. See how that door's all covered? Okay, I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna do the front and back of the doors, and then I'll put the front and back to the main piece on too. And all I'm doing is just putting the panels on, and then I'll come right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, I got my panel on, and this is what it looks like. Okay. And this is what the back looks like. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to have to stop there for now, and I'll let you guys go. Okay. So I'll probably do a part 2 video either later today or tomorrow. Okay, on Sunday. Alright, so because my daughter called and said she can come get me to go to the dollar store and see if there's any more Halloween stuff out yet. So, alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good day. Bye.